Okay, good morning and welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter Neal. I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques and collectibles in the hope to flip them for a profit. Been out. Today's haul is a mixture of my local antique centre, Tremorfa Industrial Estate in Cardiff, UK, and Malvern Flea Market, again in the Great Malvern in England. So what have I actually bought? Well, I've spent a little bit of money. So let's see whether you think I've wasted my money or whether I've got some good buys. So we're going to start off with a Malvern buy. I've got quite a few Malvern pieces to get through, but we'll see. So this is my first. We have a 20th century Chinese fishbowl or planter. Why do they call them fish bowls? Because here, there you go. They are decorated with koi carp and some sort of plant to the inside. Now, I don't know if they use them as a fish bowl, literally to put fish in, or whether they're just a plant and they call fish bowls. I have no idea. There's a lot of hand painting on here. I've no doubt there's some decal work as well. There's the base. That's got some way, as you can see, coming up here where it's gone to the white porcelain. I would probably think it's probably 1960s. Now, there is a small chip to the rim here. Other than that, it is in lovely condition. This is all just dirt. This will wash off. I just haven't done anything with it a moment since buying it. So it's a beautiful thing. Real nice quality. Weighs a ton as well. Now this is a Malvern find, and this came in from house clearance and cost me £40 sterling, which is $65. Yet if you have a look at them online, they are all over the place. Now I've searched basically just Chinese fishbowl. And they are everywhere. There's quite a few of them out there. This example here, Melrose. This one's 20th century, granted this one's on first dibs, who are always expensive. They sold as mind at £875. You can see the fish there on the inside, and that is a better scene than what I got anyway. I'm not worried about that. It's just giving you an idea of the actual things. Post fishbowl. This one's on eBay. What date have they put that down to? Don't know. Check on screen sharing. Yep. One's on eBay. So look at that. Date. They say in late 19th, early 20th century, so doesn't even compare to mine if it's that age. No, I did search on eBay. There's 57 on eBay, the highest being 3,000, and they come all the way down to a couple of £100. But a lot of them are being sold as sort of 1960s. I'm sure there's a couple here dated. What's this one? You see they've all got the sort of fish on the inside with the plants. They didn't even date theirs. They just put it down as a fish bowl. If we come across sold prices, is one sold at £5.5, so much lower than what they were actually asking. This one here doesn't look very old. Neither is the one underneath it. This one here sold at £158. It's 20th century. That's more modern than what I got. That's a more modern example than what I got. That one's sold. Anyway, you get the point. They are all over the place. They come down, sold as low as sort of £100, up to like £550, but people are asking crazy money for that. But they are a very decorative piece. It cost me £40. I'm not going to lose no money on there. Beautiful, beautiful thing. If they are to be used as a plant, I don't understand why you'd paint fish on the inside. And everyone is referring to them as a fish bowl, aquatic bowl. So maybe they are for fish, I don't know. But beautifully done. Just a nice bit of Chinese porcelain there that weighs a ton. Next piece is, well, as strange as that, price-wise anyway. This one came in from a buy-in trip I done to Newport in South Wales. And it is a probably 1920s, 1910, 1920 fold-in oak whatnot stand or cake stand. Now these go out for like cake shops and things like that, and they'll put different cakes on them, things like that. This one is a double-sided. You get them so there's just a single side of well, you know, shelves. They're made of oak. They fold up. This one's in lovely condition, sort of Edwardian if you like, to Art Deco. Nice grain on the oak. And these are all over the place again. Really are. Have a look at this. Now, on Google, I just done a search. Oak, double folding, whatnot. That's what they are. They're a whatnot or cake stand. And look at the prices they're asking across the top there. $358 for single-sided ones now, mind. $240, $225, $275, $275. And none of these prices down here are any different. They're all in the money. But if you come across to eBay, they're even asking crazy money on eBay. $275 there, $225 there. There's a double there at $150. However, I searched simply because there was no soles for the whatnots. I searched simply for folding cake stand, and there's a few years sold at no money at all. £85, the highest £60, and they come all the way down to a tenner. 38 there, 35, 35, 28, 28. So more research definitely needed, because everybody may be asking all this money for them, but I can't find any sold at that sort of figure. I really can't. They are all in stock. I can't see anyone saying out of stock on the whatnots. But they go beautiful in the shops, you know, cafes, things like that. They really do make a nice display. But it was a £5. I'll figure out what I'm going to put on it. I'll probably go somewhere in the middle. Probably ask something like 85, 95. So I'm a long way under the 350s and 250s. But at the same time, I'm not giving it away for like 30, 40 quid. So that's probably where I'm going to be with that, because it's in lovely condition and it's double-sided. So, yeah. Right, next, I've got a little job lot. I paid £370 for a job lot, and it's not a lot of items. £370 is it's probably about $600 for this next parcel of items. And when you see it, there ain't a lot there, but I'm hopeful. I really am hopeful that there's going to be a profit. We'll start off with this, which is absolutely beautiful. We have oak again, probably 1950s, Art Deco, definitely Art Deco in style, 1950s, and it's French, and it's a coat rack and shelf. Beautiful thing. So that's the first of the parcel. However, there's no point in showing you prices on these because it's been stolen already. it's going to end up in my passage. My fiance decided she took a liking to it, and it is gone. Now the mirror has some crazing and foxing, if you like, but to be honest with you, I have no problem whatsoever with that. I like seeing a bit of character in the mirror. So yeah, there we go. Nice large coat rack and stand, hat shelf, or whatever they are. So already I'm probably losing best part of £100 out of my resale profit, because I think that would have sold for about £100, give or take. But bear in mind, I've spent about $600, so the rest are smalls. I really hope I haven't messed up. But here we go. Got quite a lot of paperweights in this selection. This is the first. What we have here is quite rare. Let me share with you the paperweight first. It has quite a lot of this twisted cane and lattice work. Absolutely beautiful. It's got a nice little crown on the top here. It has got date code letters on the base. They are little canes that have been put in the glass to date it. It's dated 1969. Now, fortunately, this one comes with its paperwork. This one is a Perthshire Paperweights Limited, certificate number 209. So it's limited edition, signed, and it's this small craft since in 1968. That just talks about it. 1969 crowned, limited edition of 350 made. That's what I was looking for. But they didn't actually start doing the limited edition paperweights really until 1970. So for Perthshire, this is a very, very early paperweight. And to come with this paperwork and its original box in mint condition, and I mean its mint condition, is really, really good. I'm going to give you an idea of the sort of money I'll be selling it for now. Okay, so here I've just searched 1969 Perthshire Paperweight crowned. And there is my identical paperweight there. £231.83. And it's not the only one, that sort of money. The 1969 Perthshire crowned paperweight is quite a desirable and expensive paperweight. Where were we? I saw another. That must be the only one. Oh, hang on, here we go. There's a 1974 crowned paperweight by Perthshire, but they're 328. So we got any more crowned? There's another crowned there. That one's 2000 crowned Perthshire paperweight, 170. I'm going to be asking the 2.5. The £250 you see as an average on these is what I'm going to be asking for this. So already there's going to be like $350, $400 I'm going to be asking back for this one paperweight. And I think it's worth every penny. It is absolutely beautiful. And this is one of my star buys out of my $600 ticket. Again, we have another Perthshire. Look how beautiful that is. Crystal clear, just got them canes in there. Look at that. Very similar to the Clitchy paperweight I bought the other day recently. But this is a Perthshire. Beautifully made. Look at the quality of that. And I love the use of the clear glass or crystal, the lack of a base and color. Beautiful thing. And it's got these sort of dimpled sides. So another beautiful Perthshire. That one should retail somewhere like £80, £90, something like that. It should be about $140, $150. This one again is absolutely exquisite. We have a Vassar, either Vassar or Vassar. Quite an early example too, in my opinion. It's got the, you can see there, the large ground out and polished smooth pontil. Beautiful use of the spiral canes and the millefiori canes. Don't know if it had an identifying cane in this one. Can't remember. What you got to look out for with paperweights is there'll be an identifying cane in the paperweight. However, like I bought that Klitschy paperweight the other day from the boot sale for £1. And that was 1840s, 1850s French. It had no identifying cane, no signature. It was the rose in the center that identified it as Klitschy. Again, that's going to be similar sort of money. Then I had a selection of Havard Grange. Now, as you know, I do well with Havard Grange paperweights. These are little, I think they're Welsh paperweights done in a lucite, like plastic. And this one comes in its original box. And this one is absolutely stunning. Look at that. It's a dandelion. You almost want to just go and blow it, don't you? And blow them seeds away. Look at that. It's got the early mark. Later ones have the green label with the website and things on. This is the earlier version with the pewter label. But beautiful, beautiful thing. In this original box, I get about £45 for them, which is about $60, $70 I get for them. All the time, no problem at all. Then I have this one, and I think this one's even better. Now, this one is a more modern. This one is 1996. You can see there's the later label for Havard Grange. But look at this. You have flowers, leaves, everything, all inset in the lucite. Again, in lovely condition. I actually rate this one higher than the dandelion. This one's probably going to go out £50, no problem at all. And to be honest, I think it'll go pretty fast. I don't think I've seen another like this. And I've sold a lot of Havard Grange paperweights, as you know. I think they come from Pentra in South Wales. I'll have to double check that for you. We have some beautiful small roses. Again, another Havard Grange. Now you can see there, the original ticket price was on that one still. And this one is 1991 is the label on that one. People that see these lucite paperweights think they're plastic and think they're worthless, and they're not. They really are good money. This is the final paperweight. I don't even know what this one is. This one comes with the paperwork, showing you some of the varieties of patterns they do, which is, I'm going to get a photocopy of this. Now, there's a shocker. I've just listed that paperweight thinking it was a straw flower, and it's not. I can't even pronounce it, but that's what it was. So that's an eye opener. Then you've got the dandelion, which I just showed you. You got a single red rose. The one I just showed you was multiple red roses, cornflowers, thistles. That is a spray rose, HGS7A. How handy is that? Look at that. I'm definitely probably going to keep this paperwork rather than send it with the paperweight. And anytime I get stuff like this, real good, useful information, I keep it. It's a good little tip for you, let me tell you. That's not going to go with the paperweight. Now, I have no idea what this is. Maybe some of you do know what it is. I have absolutely no idea. It's Havard Grange again, 96. The cheapest one of these is probably going to be going out, like the rose, the group of roses, about £35, £40. Same for this one, about £35, £40. And it is, as I say, boxed. So it's a real nice selection of paperweights. But if you add them up, I'm going to be doing sort of 50, Where's the other one? Another one of them. 50, 100, and 70. It's sort of £170, give or take, of Harvard range paperweights in the 4 paperweights. So, you know, adds up fast. So all of a sudden, my £370 or $600-ish isn't sounding a lot of money. Well, this is spectacular. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful quality. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to say Waterford or something like that, but I'm not. This one is by a company called Hadeland of Norway, and it is a signed example, but I got to try and find the signature. There you go. And it is absolutely exquisite. The original ticket price has been taken off, but the original ticket price, I think, was like £40 or £45 just for this vase. And I still think that's cheap. I think it's worth probably £85, £95 of anyone's money. No problem at all. It is absolutely spectacular. Very heavy, beautiful cut crystal, and a signed Norwegian, Norway, Danish. Either way, real nice, beautiful quality example. And a nice crystal vase like that will go with anybody's deco. But that's going to be going out sort of £95, $150 on its own. Next, we have a Waterford tube-lined pottery lamp, clematis pattern. Now, some of this earlier stuff really does sell good money, but this isn't that old. This is probably a 90s version. Stamped Moorcroft, as you can see down the bottom there, made in England at the top. Now, this is tube-lined. They literally have like a piping bag like you'd have in cooking. They pipe on the pattern, and then they'd fill it in with colour. Beautiful little lamp. Moorcroft is a name that sells no problem whatsoever, and that's going to be north of 3 figures. A lamp like that's probably £125, £125, no problem at all for a piece of Moorcroft like that. Beautiful thing. So what's that, 125? Probably about $200, $250, something like that for a nice Moorcroft lamp. This is the final piece of my £370 outlay. And on the surface, it looks absolutely nothing major at all. Just standard stained chess set or chess box. Now, when you look at it, it has made in China stamped on there. Now, when you look at that made in China, it has a little bit of age from the type of lettering. Then when you open it up, inside you have the most beautiful carved stone chess set. I'm going to take a couple of pieces out and share with you now in just a moment. And it really is absolutely beautiful. First of all, you have this turquoise, green turquoise, and it has a marbling effect. I'm trying to find a piece for you to see the marbling effect a bit better. Because of the light, you can't see it very well, but there you go. It's a perfect example. Has this sort of marbling effect to the green turquoise, and it is a polished stone. And then you have this side, which is like a quartz. You know, if I'm capturing it, let me see if there's a better example. Let's try the horse. See there, it is. It's got this pink running through the white. Really, really nice. Simply carved, very simple, but a beautiful chess set nonetheless. Each set comes in its own little tray. I would assume it's the original box because the box, the trays fit in the box absolutely perfect. I don't rate the box. And originally it was probably a relatively cheap set because the quality of the box, it isn't up to a huge amount, but the quality of the chess set is really, really quite nice. Excuse me. And it has absolutely no damage. None of the pieces and, you know, the finials are missing. And when you consider how fragile some of these little tips are and things, this really nice carved stone chess set, and I can play chess, pretty well. And I've taught all my children to play chess. So yeah, date-wise, anything sort of from 1930s onwards. Could be 50s, could be 70s. I really don't have a lot of clue. I just know they are quality, they're carved, they're stone, and they're beautiful. So I'm going to be sort of asking like £75 to £100 for the chess set. So if we tallied up, let's say £100 for the chess set, let's say £200 for the Harvard Grange, it's going to be a little under. 2.5 for the Perthshire, another 100 for the Perthshire, and 100 for the Vassar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 6.5, 7.5, 100 on the Norwegian Bowl, 7.5, 8.5. 100 on the Pottery Lamp, that covers into the other bits, 9.5. You're talking about £1,000 in sterling, about $1,500 for my $600 outlay. And don't forget, we get to keep this beautiful piece here, which will end up in my passage. So if we ever change the deco, I get to sell it then. And to be honest with you, I was looking forward to putting that on the website because it is such a good looking thing. But I am more about buying the quality items if I can find them, or things I love, and putting them up on the website. I'm all about, I do this job because I enjoy it, and I love what I find, and just love the job. It's a treasure hunt every day. I don't do it just to make the money. If it was just a question of going out, buying something and selling it, I just will have a shop, a fish shop, or a takeaway that, you guarantee decent wages. Because in the antiques, you're not guaranteed decent wages at all. If you don't get the sales, you don't have a wage. It's that simple. Don't matter what you buy. It's certainly not a job I would say has rock solid income. So if I was doing it for the money, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be doing, a takeaway or a grocery shop or something where people need the foods and things like that daily. But saying that, I love what I do. Absolutely love it. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look. I spent a bit of money, 370, 410, 410, 415. Spent about £415 on today's little haul. Doesn't look a lot of items, but when you start adding up big money items, quality, beautiful items, there's nothing here that isn't worthy to go on the website. So please go check out the website. As I've said, this job isn't anything if you don't have the sales. And as always, I would very much appreciate a like and a share on the channel. It would help get my channel out there. Other than that, I'll see you soon. I'll get a few more videos made over the next few weeks, showing you all the Malvern buys. I got some amazing pieces to share with you yet. 18th century glass, 18th century porcelain, metalware. This is going to go in my next video, a little teaser. That's one in my next video. I'm not telling you about it yet, but there may be one or two of you who know about it, but I got that. I got some Art Deco glass. I got some beautiful things. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.